Hey, Chris McClure here, author of The Magnetic Leader. And I just want to share with you, just for a moment, essential action number one, which is that the magnetic leader meets needs. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, see, a lot of times we think of the word meeting in business or nonprofit world, or even just in a volunteer organization of any kind. Maybe you're a coach, maybe you're in a local community organization. We think about meetings and we kind of cringe, don't we? We think, oh my gosh, just another meeting to sit through, another thing that maybe could have been an email. But here's the thing, when you are a magnetic leader, when you're somebody who people love to follow, that really want to be a part of what you're doing, you need to meet needs. And honestly, it kind of starts with meeting needs. And that's what I share about in my book, The Magnetic Leader, because when we meet the needs of others, when we actually take the time to understand their needs, to understand who they are, to understand their issues, to understand the challenges that they're facing, we can gain a lot of credibility, a lot of traction in our relationships with them, and a lot of credibility in our leadership with them. And so, in this chapter of the book of essential action number one of meeting needs, I talk about the idea of meeting with people to discern their needs. You need to meet with them, you need to understand them, you need to hear them out. And then I dive into the second section of this is that it's about securing the resources to match the needs that they have. And so when you find out that they have a specific need, then you can find the resources and then you could help them. And because sometimes as leaders, we actually have more resources or availability to resources, accessibility to resources than many people do that we lead. Maybe it's connections, maybe it's material things, whatever it may be. We often have the ability to find them for them. And then finally, we take action to fulfill those needs. You see, here's the thing. If you hear somebody out and you hear about a need, and then you actually know that you have connections or the ability to give them what they need, but then you don't do anything about it, you actually kind of lose credibility. And so in essential action number one, I walk you through these three key ideas so that you can become a magnetic leader, that you can attract the kind of people that you truly want on your team, or maybe it's the type of clients and customers you want. But when you listen to them, when you meet their to hear their needs, and then you secure the resources, and then you take action to meet those needs, you become an attractive leader that people want to follow. In fact, people begin to love to follow you. So that's essential action number one of the magnetic leader. Would love for you to dive into that chapter, learn what it can be to maybe up level where you are in your leadership, and then just see where it goes, see where it takes you in your leadership. So take care until next time.